Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Talk Anime News with the Ohio guys. We got our usual host with us today, me, Jared. We got Crane, we got Christian. We got a lot to talk about.
Hola.
Yes, sir, we do.
A buttload to talk about. Some of you might be wondering, hey, this is Tuesday. Isn't this Mike's night to stream? Yes and no. He was busy this evening, so we're taking over the duties for him.
Yeah, he failed.
Yeah, he failed us. But anyways, still got the Attack on Titan wall scroll giveaway going on. We just hit 800 subscribers. We're actually up to 801. So awesome. Keeping this subscriber train going. We want to try to give this away by the holidays. Um, Crane, use your headset.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was actually looking for it earlier.
You're fine. But we're going to try to give this away by Christmas, I believe. Hopefully. Try to give this away by Christmas. We got another 400 to go towards our goal. So we're getting there. Slowly but surely, we are getting there. So keep commenting, keep subscribing. You guys are really doing an awesome job. We couldn't do this without you. Also check out Patreon for Robot Girl from our good buddy Blake Shepard. He's got a bevy of reward tiers on there for you. Christian and I have both gotten some awesome content from it. Christian recently has gotten, I think, another print.
I got the professor, from the show, and it's been signed as well. So I hope to get more. I know there's another art poster I'm about to get very soon. So
Very
I will
nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it on Twitter as soon as it comes in with more signatures.
Very awesome. Also check out Explosion Jones, another animated series. It's pretty awesome. Definitely highly recommended from us. Also follow us on Twitter to find out what's going on with us or just see some random memes here and there and to get all the latest updates from us. And also check out all our other live streams. Mike is going to be streaming tomorrow evening. That's going to be on Wednesday, the 4th. And then I believe Justin and I are going to be streaming again on our typical Thursday evening. We're going to keep going with our playthrough of Tokyo Dark, which has been fantastic so far. I love the game. But other than that, let's jump right into this, guys.
Yep, let's do this.
My Hero Academia is getting a third season. No big shocker here. I mean, I think anybody could have seen this coming. The show is extremely successful, and it's definitely is going to continue. I mean, it's great. Absolutely love the show. It is
My
fantastic.
hero.
uh, good lord. No big, but yeah, no big shocker there. I'm assuming the third season will probably again be somewhere. Well, I shouldn't assume. I should hope that it's going to be like the 24, or was it 25 episodes at the last season? 25 episodes. That would span over 2 seasons, which would be fantastic. There's no release date for it, but I'm assuming it's probably going to either be in the winter or the spring. Spring would make the most sense, as generally when a lot of bigger anime titles drop. Also, for you Sword Art Online fans out there, you're getting more Sword Art Online than you can handle. You're getting a new regular series, anime, and you're also getting a spin-off adaptation of the Gun Gale universe. So that's really awesome for all you Sword Art Online fans. I as
You're welcome.
per documented in the podcast before, I'm not a huge fan of the series. I think it's a an overhyped dumpster fire, but we all have our own opinions. That's just mine. The Gun Gale thing actually interests me to a certain degree, if it's executed properly, because I actually didn't mind that arc in the second season. But I don't know. It's still cool. I mean, that I guess. It's really hard for me to get excited about this one when I really don't care about it. But no, for all you guys out there who do enjoy it, like not trying to knock on you at all. Um, do your thing, man. If you enjoy the show, go for it. I'm not sitting here judging you. It's just not for me. But that's, I'm assuming, probably next year as well on those, if they've been announced already. That would probably make the most sense, probably somewhere between the spring and fall seasons. So that's pretty cool. I mean, the Gun Gale one, they did a little artwork thing for it, and it looks pretty neat.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it looks neat. At least the artwork for it looks cool.
Yeah.
And I like the concept of that arc of the show. It wasn't executed to the best degree that it could have been, but it looks neat. And also, for all you Drifters fans out there, which I'm semi one of them, I guess, I enjoyed the show. I just felt like it didn't need the fan service that was in it. Like, it wasn't horrible fan service, but it was just like little pieces of it here and there weren't needed. Because it was
Really?
Basically, it was just unnecessary.
Yeah, it just didn't add anything positive to the show. It was only negative. But it's a neat show. Do you either of you know about it at all?
Yeah, I do.
I don't know much. Sorry.
It
I
was
wish I did.
created by the same people who did the Housing Ultimate.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah, created by the same people.
That's why I think it's kind of interesting that they went to the fan service aspect and like.
See, that's what threw me off guard when I started watching because I knew they created it. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, I'm not. That wasn't either.
Right.
Until just now.
But they're starting a new season of that, sort of. They're kicking it off with episodes 13 and 14 on home video, which aren't going to be aired, which is odd. Yeah, it's weird. I'm not quite sure why they're doing that way, but that's what they're doing. Probably just to try to promote the DVD sales a little bit more. But it's a neat concept for a show. I mean, there's a bunch of heroes throughout history that are kind of brought over to this other world, and they're kind of battling it out. And then there's like heroes that died in like a horrific way are brought back and fought on the other and are fighting for the other side that's trying to destroy everything. As the general gist of the show. But it's really cool. And quite interesting for the most part. I always enjoy shows where they're pitting heroes against heroes.
Yeah, like
a la the Fate series.
Yes.
Also, I know we talked about it last week. The Certain Magical Index Season 3 announcement, and it was it was accidentally leaked that it was coming out, but now there was an official release for it, along with a small little some artwork teaser, and I believe a small little video teaser as well for that.
So I haven't seen the video.
Yeah, it wasn't anything like mind blowing. It's just a teaser.
Still, it's like.
I know you're a fan of it. I haven't watched it, so I don't know.
It's pretty good.
I've heard it is.
It's because Micah and Monica are the and Brittany's could be considered a main character in my opinion as well. So.
Right.
So it's got a really solid cast. So.
Oh no, it definitely does. I don't know. It's just a show I haven't gotten around to watching yet. I need to get to it at one of these days.
Yep, I feel ya. It's like there's a lot of other shows that you've seen and I haven't gotten to, so.
Exactly.
Yep.
But holy fall announcements, guys. We're starting to get all the different lineups set finally for all the different companies. We got a bunch from Sentai this week. They licensed Hozuki's Cool Headedness Season 2. No big shocker there.
Hey, what's up, Swagger?
Hey, Swagger!
Welcome.
Yes, they're gonna finally adapt World War III. Anyways, yeah, they are Hozuki's Cool Headedness. Really underrated show for the most part. It's just about like essentially like the general manager of hell, and he's just controlling everything. You good there, Christian? Getting some static from you, buddy.
Yep. I think he was getting really happy to see the little monkey on the dog over there on the left.
Oh my God, there's so many hilarious characters in that show. We're still talking about Hozuki's.
Yep.
It is so funny. It's just like the interactions in Japanese Hell, and it is hysterical. I'm really
So,
looking forward to this next season.
so is it all like sunshine and daisies and hell? But
God, there's just so many little funny moments, and I'm sure if I if I understood more about like Japanese culture with that, um, then I would find a lot of other elements about it a lot more entertaining or a lot funnier. But
mhm.
even without understanding that, I really enjoyed the show and thought it was hysterical. And that goes a long ways to say how good it is. I really wish Sentai would have dubbed it, but yeah, we can't always get what we want.
Yeah, me too. Because
There's so many characters in it, it would have been an amazing dub. And it's so
Yeah,
funny.
who do you think would be in it?
Uh,
everyone.
yeah, it's a huge cast.
Oh,
It
okay,
would
never
probably look
mind.
like something like what was the show? Was it Ushio and Tora? I think had the gigantic cast
Oh,
recently.
yeah.
Yeah, it would probably look something like that where there's like 30 or 40 different people in it.
That's when you just need to go out and grab a poster.
Yes, completely agree, Swagger. It is one of the better shows that's come from Studio Wit that isn't Attack on Titan. It's so enjoyable. It really is. I really like it. But
That's kind of crazy.
yeah, it's really odd. I know they did Attack on Titan and they do this. It's really weird. Um, but Sentai also licensed Dynamic Chord, and that's going to be streaming on, I believe, actually, I think it's streaming on High Dive.
What's the show about? That's one of
Yeah.
the few shows I was not familiar with.
It just follows the musical careers and personal lives of several bands under the Dynamic Chord agency. So it seems like it's a different type of musical anime, where it should be showing a couple different bands. Yeah, there's a few different ones here that they mention in it, but it seems interesting. It's gonna be a High Dive exclusive, I believe. Let me double
Nice.
check that real quick. That's what it looks like. Neat. I've become a sucker for musical anime. I don't know
Yeah,
why. I've really started to enjoy it more and more.
Yeah, you're the one been telling me about the whole like music stuff, like anonymous
Dude,
noise,
Anonymous Noise is so good. Oh,
and
it's
we're
so
still
good.
waiting. I'm still waiting for like a box set release.
Oh, dude, that's not gonna be at the earliest, like late next year.
Shit.
You know how Sentai is. They take forever to release a dub.
Well, good way.
Yeah, I mean, their dubs are really polished, but they just take forever to actually release them. Plus, there's really good shows that still need to come out that they announced, like Flip
Yeah.
Flappers.
hmm
I'm
I
really
mean, good
looking forward
things.
to that.
I guess good things take time.
They do. Sentai also licensed Classical Lloyd. No big shocker there. They licensed the first season. Not shocked there at all, but that's a neat show. It's like in an alternate universe with a lot of different great composers. It has Beethoven, Mozart, Chopin, um, Schubert, a bunch of different ones. It's a neat show. Um, it wasn't quite for me, but it's neat. I liked it. And then one of my favorite shows that Sentai picked up that I did not expect them to at all. I thought this one was going to go to Funimation for sure, but I didn't check the company that was making it, so I was just assuming just based on the title of the show. But they licensed My Girlfriend is a Show Bitch, or its
yeah.
alternative title is My Girlfriend is a Faithful Virgin Bitch.
Sounds amazing.
Dude, I know I've talked about this show like 3 or 4 times over the last couple months, but it's so good, and I
I
can't
say
wait
that
to watch it.
I say the real question is just how faithful would she be in the show?
Apparently, apparently she's like super like awkward about things.
Hmm.
Like the premises of it is like an innocently lewd relationship.
Huh.
Yeah, I think it'll be entertaining. I really like when
Mhm.
Sentai get shows like this because they don't get a lot of them. And
That's
so it
true.
makes them seem like more special for that company.
Yeah.
It does.
So I'm definitely looking forward to that. We also got a little bit more Girls Last Tour news. There's going to be a little spin-off show that's going to be airing on, I believe, is it YouTube? Yeah, it's going to be airing on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yep.
Um,
Kadokawa's channel.
yes. It's called Girls Last Class, and it's just like a little short. It's probably like 3 to 4 minute episodes, I would assume. And it's just the two of them interacting in a classroom, which will probably be very cute. And I'll probably definitely check that out along with the show. Oh, I definitely check out the show.
Hopefully, it's actually on YouTube and not YouTube Red, and then force people to pay even more money out.
It's on his personal channel, so I don't think it has anything to do with Red.
Oh, thank God, because no.
Also, Crane, we got the Anime Strike, their entire release schedule.
Yum yum yum.
It's looking pretty good, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
A lot of good shows on there.
Ooh, especially Umaru-chan.
Yes. What else do they have?
Yuki Yuna's a hero.
Yep, Yuki Yuna is a hero. The Washiosumi chapter. Land of the Lustrous. Inuyashiki. And Just Because. And Girls Last Tour. Yeah.
And UQ Holder just premiered on there, too. I believe on Monday. Yeah, it was Monday. So they've got another solid lineup. I know people are going to be like, double paywall, double paywall, double paywall.
Yeah, but I'm
Listen,
pretty sure.
it's.
I don't want to hear your double bitching, so there you go.
It's really awesome for people who do have Prime, to be honest. I mean, it's super cheap for that. It's cheaper than Crunchyroll, and I prefer the shows that go on there. And I already have that, so it's not a big deal to me. I can see where people are coming from. If they just want to watch anime and want nothing else to do with Amazon, it can be frustrating. But it's also forcing like the Funimation Crunchyroll partnership to be more aggressive with the shows that they're picking up as well, and be more competitive. It's honestly good all the way around for anime because it's just making things more competitive, which is good for customers. You don't want companies getting lazy.
No, because as a result, because if you have one company control everything, most of the time in terms of business history and current business tactics, they will tend to get lazy, and as a result, because they think they'll have no one to compete with them, they can pull that off and they can charge whatever they want.
Exactly.
And you do not want that, trust me. For example, look at AT&T back in the 90s. They got split into like 9 different companies, and they've already bought back like half of them. So there you go.
So competition is good no matter how you look at it or how you feel about it. I understand that there's shows on there that you're not going to be able to get to see until like a home video release. And to be fair, that's up to you. If you have the money but you just don't want to spend it, that's on you. That's all it is. Like, I've spent the money. I mean, it's pretty easy to do. You buy Prime for a year, you get free shipping, you get Amazon's video streaming service, you get their music streaming service, you get like the Prime deals and all of that. They have Prime Day, which is like essentially their Black Friday with some really amazing deals. You get like their food service, all of that. So it's actually a really good deal. We're not getting paid to say any of this, by the way, either.
No, I wish I did.
Same. And then there's like that add-on service for that. I mean, it's no different than when people used to add on like HBO to cable, or like different like video networks like that. Like, it is what it is. It's an extra service. Leave it at that. VR. Sorry, we have a question from the chat from our friend Swagger. What's up with VRV? Is it just another streaming service? VRV is a product of, I believe, Crunchyroll's, or at least they're a partner of it. It's like put a bunch of different streaming services into one package. Or if you have like a streaming service, like I have Crunchyroll Premium, and I can stream it on VRV, which is it actually streams better on VRV, but I prefer Crunchyroll's app because it's more user friendly than VRV is when adding shows like your queue, that sort of a thing. But I don't know. They have their like own subscription service to it, which is actually not a bad deal if I believe. I think it's only like $9.99. You get like Crunchyroll, Funimation, and a bunch of other things as well with it. So it's actually a pretty good deal for what it is. I'm just not a huge fan of their UI on it. But that's what that is. But anyways, speaking of Crunchyroll, guys, a couple more shows they're adding, or a lot more shows. Crane, Christian, take it away, my friends.
All right. Well, the next show that Crunchyroll is adding is Mr. Osumatsu's the second season. However, they are removing Magica Wars. As for why, I don't know. I would ask them, and then they would probably give you a better painting of the picture. So there you go. And then, oh yeah, go ahead, Christian.
And then they got Idol Stir Cinderella Girls season 2. So I'm not too sure about the show. I've never seen before, but just judging by the picture, it's got like all these like almost like chibi looking girl. That's what it is. They look so tiny, but
Yeah.
older.
Idolmaster's a very popular series.
Is it like another Idol Girls type of show? Or...
Yeah, it is. That's what it is.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Go ahead, Crane. You take the next one.
Okay, let's see. Ooh, they are going to stream Idolmaster Cinderella Girls Theater Season 2.
I just said that.
Oh, yeah, you
said
did.
that. God damn it, Crane.
Hey, man, the drinks are catching up a little bit.
Well, do the cocktail one since you're talking about drinks.
Speaking of drinks, Crane.
Oh, yeah, that's right. All right, yeah, talking about drinks and Crunchyroll. Yeah, they're going to stream Sengoku Nightblood. Love is like a cocktail. Basically, it's going to be about this couple who the guy basically he's a mixologist. He likes mixing drinks and cocktails and all kinds of great stuff, which I had, no fair, for his wife. And supposedly his wife gets drunk quite a bit and gets very comical and adorable. That was mine too. And sometimes, from what I've heard, she'll say embarrassing stuff about her husband, or just crazy, maybe embarrassing stuff about herself, maybe.
Just embarrassing stuff all around.
Yeah, but I actually need to see this because I could relate to her so many times. Hey, you know what they say though? Drunken sayings state sober thoughts.
Okay.
You are absolutely correct.
Yes. As much, and that's the scary part, because you get some people who say some really messed up stuff.
Like Crane, for instance.
I think it's funny that you have not seen the show, but like you talk about like you've seen it before.
Dude,
that's the irony.
Crane drinks. He knows what it's like, my friend.
Yes, it's like a personal bondage to.
Well, then
it's like relation to the characters. It's like a long lost cousin that you've never knew, but once you do meet him, you're like best buddies.
Then this show is for you. Then
it probably is.
Oh, it's definitely for Crane.
Maybe that's why Mike doesn't drink, because then his sober thoughts are
gone.
All right, Crane theorizing here. Onwards,
though.
Yeah, so the next one that Crunchyroll picked up is Sengoku Nightblood.
This looks interesting.
Yeah, it looks really dark, especially for like a Warring States type of show. Yeah,
it definitely does.
Yeah, again, it's kind of basic. Like it's in the Sengoku period of Japan, with the Warring States. And I guess, okay, I should know. By the cover, it looks like they are vampires. So I guess that's a twist for this show, where not only are these like samurai warriors or generals fighting with each other, but they happen to be either vampires or werewolves. So
Oh, it looks like that's what they fight against. I don't think that's what they are.
right.
Okay.
Well, one of them has the vampire ears. Wow, looks like.
Right.
The other guy looks like
Christian,
he's got.
so much static.
Okay, not trying to be a downer on this show. It might be a very good show, but how many times is Japan going to frickin' put emphasis on the Sengoku period for
Um,
Christ? You know,
that's
it's
a major period
like
of history for them. So I guess as
I know,
many
but
times as
there's
they want
so
to.
many,
I
but
know,
there's
I
so
know.
many other periods of history that they could do more emphasis on, and hell, they may even get more attention because it's more unique and not so much cookie cutter. There's only so much shit they can do on the Sengoku period.
I
Come on,
can
guys.
100% agree with you on this one, honestly. There's so many of these shows that come out like every year, it feels
Yeah,
like.
it's like almost every year there's something on the Sengoku period. It's like I understand if they're trying to promote like Japanese history, like based on importance to the like a Western audience, but in terms of like the Japanese audience, how many times are they gonna? That's like that's like in our case, like having how many World War II based shooter games are we gonna have? Kind of like that in a way.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Um,
Yeah, it's like I'm not trying to be a downer, but
no,
it's
no,
like
no, no, you're not at all. It's something we notice like a lot. They do come out these shows quite often, and it would be nice to see some more unique content. But I mean, the same could be said about any types of these shows that they come out with. Like, there's like one successful one of them, and then everybody like all these mangas start popping up, and all these other shows start coming out. Like the magical, like the dark, like magical girl sagas, or like like getting trapped in an alternate reality or
well, well, with alternate realities, you could mess around with that a lot because there's
yeah,
so many
there's
different.
more you can do with it. I completely understand. They try to
Mhm.
do more with this other stuff. Like they've added mecha stuff to it before, and now they're adding like
Yeah,
supernatural elements. It looks like so. I don't
yeah,
know.
and I do agree with you on the magical girls, though. It's like how many
Ugh.
times? It's like how many? What's next? Is that there are superpowers where if the panties are red, they're super powerful, but if they're green, they're weak. What is it now? You
I don't know,
know?
man. There's so many magical girl shows. But anyways, let's get back on track here. Crunchyroll's adding a couple old shows
Yeah,
or
some
older
classics.
shows.
Hmm.
They're going to be adding Welcome to the NHK and Is This a Zombie of the Dead? Now, Is This a Zombie of the Dead? It's not super old. That's like 2012, 2013. But still a hilarious show. And Welcome to the
Hmm.
NHK. That's a classic at this point.
Yeah, I
It's
was gonna.
one of a kind.
Yep.
A very good show.
Hmm.
Definitely worth a watch by any anime fan. Um, it's just really
Or
good.
or to any new viewers who are here listening to our podcast, if you haven't seen it, check out Welcome to the NHK.
Oh yes,
Highly
it's a
recommend.
wonderful show.
Yes.
Wonderful show.
Oh, one little thing of advice when watching Welcome to the NHK: do not watch it when you're high. It could really make you trip, man.
Could make you really paranoid.
Yes, because spoiler alert. In the first episode, you have basically have a refrigerator talking to you.
Yeah, there's some weird elements to it, but it's honestly really good. It deals with like a guy essentially he's what are they, a neat?
Sheldon. Yeah, Sheldon.
Yeah, shut in. And it deals with him dealing with that and a girl that's trying to help him. It gets really deep.
Just watch it. You guys
Yeah,
will
I don't want to
will
spoil
understand
this
it.
one for anybody. It's such a good show.
Yeah, drugs bad. Okay.
But we also got some other big news. We're getting a season 2 of Overlord. If either of you are familiar with that show.
Not really, actually. I
Okay, it's
confess.
actually like really hype show. It's done by Madhouse.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, Madhouse is fantastic company. But it's it's another virtual reality game, like gone wrong. But it's different. Like I'll read you the synopsis, Crane, and
Well,
I'll let you.
based on the picture, it looks like it's a lot of carnage and a lot of destruction.
It's definitely interesting. I
Ooh.
haven't personally watched it, but it's one I want to check out. The story takes place in the year 2138 when virtual reality gaming is booming. Uh, Yggdrasil, I'm assuming that's how you pronounce that name. Yggdrasil.
Uh, yeah,
Yggdrasil.
yeah, like Drasil, or I
Yeah, I
can't
don't know how to
pronounce
pronounce the
it.
game. It's a popular online game. It is quietly shut down one day. However, the protagonist, Momoganga, Momonanga,
Momonga.
Momonga, that's a heck of a name, decides not to
Yeah.
log out. He is then transformed into the image of a skeleton as the most powerful wizard. The world continues to change with non-player characters beginning to feel emotion. Having no parents, friends, or place in society, this ordinary young man then strives to take over the new world of the game, or strives to take over the new world the game has become. It began, and then it just began as a light novel series in 2010. Later became an anime in 2015.
Hmm. So in a way, he's trapped in the game, and all the non-playables basically become somewhat human in the game, and
Yeah, they develop
he.
their own personalities.
So basically, he's in a new world, and he gets to do and transform it the way he sees fit. So basically, he changed from being a gamer to a god.
Essentially,
That's
yes.
nice.
And
That'd
I
be
mean, it's
interesting.
yeah, it's being done by Madhouse. The director of the game, or the first season of the show, is returning along with the musician composer for it, and most of the staff as well. So definitely looking forward to that, especially from Madhouse. I really enjoy shows that they've done. But that's definitely a show to look forward to. And another show to look forward to is the English dub of March Comes In Like a Lion.
Hmm.
I know you are excited about this cast list, Christian.
I was. I was actually at the at ASIN this year when they were trying to do the what do you call that? The casting for like a for like to play like one of the recurring characters.
Yes.
So that's how I found out about this show. I'm like, oh, this looks interesting. The artwork looks cool. The characters look interesting the way they're drawn. The cast is again. I want to go back to the cast of this. They got some newbies, some veterans. Like they got Koi Dao, who's pretty new. Dora Post, who's somewhere in the middle now. Katie Mill, she's new. Xanthi Huyen, she's in the middle. Zach Aguilar, he's new, but he's been like everywhere now. Like One
Hmm.
Punch Man, uh, oh Noah Zero. He's getting there, guys. In
One
Orlando,
Punch.
One
yes.
Punch.
Orlando,
Hmm.
she's still climbing the ranks. Chris Hackney, he's a new guy. Same thing, he's slowly trying to get into a bunch of new shows. Robbie Damon, the other guy who's blowing up as well, who's almost in
Yeah.
every new anime that's coming out.
Yeah, he's been flying everywhere this year. Holy crap.
Another veteran is Doug Erholtz, Fate.
Hmm.
He's from the Fate Zero series. Uh, then we got Cam Clark, who used to do a bunch of anime back then. Now he's back for this new show after like 10 years. Because Cam Clark mostly is a video game guy. He's got like amazing voice, amazing range. It's awesome seeing his name at this type of show. It's kind of fitting. Then Keith Silverstein, another new veteran. It's always great seeing him in any show because
But,
he's phenomenal.
but I'd say the biggest veteran involved in the show is the director, and that's Wendy Lee.
Yep, that's correct. I think she's not doing much voices. Like you hear her like sometimes, but directing is now her new bread and butter
No,
as of
I
now.
don't. Oh, I don't blame her. Directing pays more.
A lot more.
And I think it also gives a chance for like new girls to like step into the booth, like give out their performance.
Are either of you
Because
familiar with Honey and Clover? Because Swagger brought this up in the chat.
Oh,
March Comes
yes,
In Like a
I
Lion
am.
is done by the same creator.
Oh, I haven't seen Honey and Clover in
no
years.
wonder the image looks familiar.
Yeah, I haven't seen that in a long time. Yeah, it does look familiar. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Honey and Clover, like that was a different type of show. I was impressed.
Hmm. Yeah,
Sorry to get
because
you off topic there, but I just wanted to bring that up.
oh
Nah,
no, it's all good. It's always good to hear shows that I haven't that I almost never
Right.
hear from anybody these days, especially Honey and Clover,
Yeah, that's
because
trivia, man. God damn.
because it wasn't a bad show, it really wasn't. I'd say just it came out at a time when there was a lot of other shows that just was more popular at the time. Because I think that came out like 2006, 2008, somewhere in that around that
Yeah,
time.
it got buried like among different type of shows, like different genres, like different companies were competing with each other. Like especially
Yeah,
this was an old Viz show, but I do believe Viz decided to discontinue the licensing.
mhm. And I think around that time, that was like the dark times for slice of life anime.
Was that
Because
was that the case?
and for slice of life, like strictly slice of life, no fantasy elements, no, not as much comedy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was trying to be like more realistic, like more
Yeah,
down to earth. Okay, yeah, that's
yeah.
that.
Because most slice of life anime you see, they have another element to help support it. Because otherwise, most people would not watch it.
Yeah, like people tune out easily.
Hmm. So,
Sorry to get you guys off topic there still. But there was a trailer that actually streamed for March Comes in Like a Lion too to go along with the dub release, or not the dub release, but the dub cast announcements.
Oh,
So
was
that's
that?
def-
I missed it.
Oh, I was saying that there was a English dub trailer for March Comes in Like
I
a Lion that
I
released.
I I didn't see it though.
Oh,
I
okay.
I did not know that until just now.
Yes, definitely check it out. It's on YouTube.
mhm.
All right, and
But
then we have Crane being too loud again.
God damn it, Crane.
What? I had to have a drink.
Then get away
Jesus.
from the microphone.
He's so
La,
All right,
la, la.
loud.
all right. Let me take this one. So the
Yeah.
newest update is Anipex's new title, Anohana, the flower we saw that day. This one has been the more anticipated, shows for a while now, especially since they were leaving tidbits about the announcement for English dub.
Hmm.
And right now, they're streaming the first episode on Anipex's channel. If you guys want to check it out, the first episode's on
Oh,
the
that's
Anipex
exciting.
channel. Yeah,
Hmm.
so
Um,
for any, if you guys want something new, check it out. This show was considered one of the most saddest animes out there. Even though the show came out like around like the around 2010, 2011, it had no chance of having a dub until this past year.
yeah, it's really
So
crazy because it's super highly rated. They even went back and made the movie about it, and I mean, it just sat there. It's kind of like Toradora in that aspect, where it just sat there forever before somebody decided to dub it.
Mhm. What show was that again? I'm sorry, I had a brain fart.
Anohana.
Anohana.
Oh, Anahana. Okay,
Yes.
because I thought you were referring to God Eater, but it's like
No, no,
no
no, no.
God. Because I know
Well,
God Eater, not so much known as a anime, but they're really well known for their video game series.
hmm
Agreed.
Well,
Um,
yeah.
but also speaking of Anohana, Verizon's Go 90 service, I didn't even know this existed, and I have Verizon, is going to be exclusively streaming the dubs of Anohana, God Eater, um, among some other shows: Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Madoka Magica, Sword Art Online, Gurren Lagann, and Fate Zero. The latter of those aren't going to be exclusive, but Anohana and God Eater are going to be,
Hmm.
which is really interesting. It's cool if you have Verizon. Like, there's no fee or to stream its content, so I didn't even know this was
Yep.
a thing. I need to download it on my phone. Apparently, it is. Didn't know
Yeah.
that. Way to go, Verizon, to promote that. It took me having to figure out that you were putting anime on there to know it existed. But
Well,
I'm super
well,
excited about this because I really want to watch the Anohana dub. This is a
well, we
great
guess.
way to do that.
Well, I think we all know what you'll be doing after the live stream session.
If it's on there already, you know what I'm doing.
Yeah,
So
you're
super
gonna.
excited for that. If you have Verizon, definitely check that out. But we got a couple new shows that are going to be coming out and this winter, you know, we like to talk about a few things that are coming out in the future on the news podcast here. One of those is a new show called Killing Bites. They released a couple visuals for the show, the staff, that sort of a thing. It seems pretty interesting.
Hmm.
It's essentially it's underworld duels between human animal hybrids and between each other.
Well,
It's just like battles between each other. It looks like it's gonna be fucking bloody as fuck.
yeah, well, based on this character that's on the cover of the show, she looks pretty hot. I think
Yeah,
she looks cute, but at the same time very
vicious,
feisty.
very vicious.
So make sure if you make her mad, provide her a cupcake or, in her case, a big steak. Otherwise, you will become the steak.
Exactly. Um, and then another show made by the author of Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun, which I actually started just recently watching that show on High Dive, and it is hilarious. Oh
Oh,
my
nice.
god, it's so funny. I'm like three
Wait,
or four episodes in.
don't they have a premium box set
They
from
do.
Sentai?
Yes.
Huh, I might have to get that in the Christmas sale.
Right. But it's going to be a romance series, and that's going to be coming out at some point next year. But
Ooh, nice.
done by the same writer, so I'm super excited. Justin here in the chat. There are SAO fans still.
Yes,
Apparently because they
apparently
keep
so.
making it, man. And I was actually, I'll leave this. I didn't put this on the news this week because it was kind of non-news because we talked about it. But it's done like 4.5 billion yen for the last movie that came out.
Oh my gosh.
Which,
Rain money on my hotel.
yeah, which that's a lot. I want to say that equates to what, like, is it 4.5 million US or 45 million?
I don't care. They're rich.
Yeah, it's some absurd amount of money for that movie.
Justin,
That's how you're
Ju-
gonna get another season. People are still going out and watching it.
there's gonna be two different series coming out. One spinoff and another, I think, season, I believe.
Yeah, I think so, something like that. Yeah, there's a brand new season, and a spin-off season, but we already covered that at the beginning of the show here. Anyways, there's the first new Sound Euphorium film released. There's a teaser video for that. Up, another musical show, which seems to be one of the more popular trends in the last couple of years now.
Yeah.
And Sound Euphorium, was that picked up by Sentai? No, who
I
picked
I
that
think
one up?
I think it's NIS or Aniplex.
Oh, it might have been Aniplex.
Yeah, I remember this series. Yeah, I think it's. I know it's a LA show.
Right. I can't remember who picked it up, and it wasn't on the on here, I believe, when talking about it. Yeah, it
It
was.
says
I want to say it was Sentai.
no.
Are you
It says
sure?
Pony Can. It says Pony Can.
Oh, okay.
well,
Anyways, there's
I
the movie coming out
know.
for that.
Well, it was streamed by Crunchyroll, so it could be anybody.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So probably not Sentai.
Well, no. It Christian was saying who released it. Pony Can.
Oh, okay. So probably
Pony Can
California.
USA is a company. I forget that sometimes.
Yep.
But yeah, they released it. So there's two seasons of it that are out. I believe only the first season is out in the U.S. at the moment. But there's a nice little trailer for the movie, so it's pretty cool. It's like a full like orchestra band type of a show. It's pretty neat. I definitely would recommend that one. We also got a little bit of news. Seki Project, which I purchased a good chunk of the visual novels that Justin and I stream. They have a couple of new games that are going to be coming out. So definitely be a lookout for their latest projects. There's, where are they here? Bouquet of My Beloveds, Canvas plus
Yep.
Gardens, Love Sweet Garnish. All those are going to be released in English.
Huh. One of these characters looks like Chocolat,
Oh yeah,
Except
they
it has-
do.
except this instead of like black hair, she has like pink hair.
He's right.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, maybe she'll be my waifu because she's got a little pink bunny with her too. which is kind of cute.
Yeah, we could potentially play one of these at some point. We're
Yep.
we're still enjoying Tokyo Dark and still have a ways to go in that.
Yep.
So
All
definitely
for
looking forward to that.
1999.
Jesus. Also, we got a Fate Stay Night Heaven's Feel trailer for the upcoming movie.
And I still missed that one.
Yeah, you need to go back and watch these. I'm super pumped for these movies that are going to be coming out. Justin in the comments here, Tokyo Dark is so good. Yes, it is. It is excellent.
Delete.
10 out of 10 would recommend. But super excited for the Heaven's Feel movie. Well, all of them. I think there's going to be 3.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Super excited for that. I think Aniplex is actually releasing them in theaters in the U.S., if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Yeah, they are. It is getting a theatrical release in the U.S. So we have a shot at seeing them, Christian.
Yeah, we do.
I'm super excited. But anyways, that's all we got for you guys this week, which that was actually a lot. There was a lot of news this week.
There was.
Like when you go through my notes, there's like 53 pages of news, which is quite a bit for like 1 week, because that's usually what it used to be for like 2 weeks, or even less. But thank you for tuning in, guys. Thank you for everybody who joined the live stream this evening. Thank you to Mango, Justin, definitely Swagger. Awesome that you guys tuned in this week, and thank you for everybody who didn't comment. Thank you for tuning in. But like I said, that's all we got for you this week, and we'll be back next week with some more fantastic anime news for you guys.
Amen.
And also check out the Dank stream coming to you Thursday nights. That is the Dank meme stream, the stream to be at. Good night, everybody.
Good night.